Hi, welcome to my dumbass YouTube channel where I talk shit all day. Um, on Twitter, I just asked like 3 minutes ago, um, because I didn't have an idea for YouTube video, so I asked, what should I do a video about? And I've gotten two responses in those 3 minutes, and I'm gonna go with those. Well, I'm not gonna go with both of them because the first one was to eat cereal out of the box, but like pour the cereal in to like pour the milk into the bag of cereal. And I would do that, but that doesn't work for me because I pour my milk before I pour the cereal. So I'd have to like take the cereal out of the box and then put it then put the milk in the box and then put the cereal into the milk and put the cereal in back into the it's a whole thing. See, I'm getting confused just thinking about it. So anyways, instead of that, I'm going to do a sketchbook tour. Um, a short one, a simple one, through a very specific sketchbook that covered an art style I was doing about a month ago. Um, yeah, it's probably going to be way less exciting than you think it is because my sketchbooking is abysmal and I'm not very prolific at it. But you know what? We're going to get into it. So I'm going to be doing this sketchbook. This one's kind of cool because on the front cover, if you're familiar with any of my fucking paintings, you probably may have seen this one. It's called Fidelity, and I like burned it into the cover of it, and says "I am the beast I worship," which that's from a death grip song. They're like super underground, and no one's ever heard of them except me. But yeah, I have that burned in the front. Anyways, so on to the actual inside of the sketchbook. I feel like I should be doing like a top-down video of this, but you know what? I don't give a darn heck because this is what I got. So on the first page, this page is shitty. I don't like it. I fucking drew this girl, and then I did this, and I kind of like this form, but it's stupid. This page is dumb. I don't like it, and I'm not gonna come back to it. So you have to look at it. This page, all is written stuff. These are ideas for my production company that I run with my friends. We make short films. You may have seen one if I actually direct people to them like I should, but I don't. But yeah, those are some ideas for future things that we might do with the channel. More ideas and stuff, and a simple drawing of a face. Oh wow, we're actually getting into drawings and not just words. This page is kind of cool. I was just doodling in class, and yeah, just freeform drawing faces. What does it say? What you want versus what you need. I don't know what that means. I don't know what I was thinking at this time, but it's something I wrote down. Next page. I was drawing a dude in somewhere. I think it was in the coffee shop Westwick. I was just drawing the side of his head. And it didn't turn out as good as I thought it did. Well, as good as I wanted it to. Because the value and the form doesn't really make that much sense. And I drew some other person, but just their body, and it's whatever. I was just in the coffee shop. These aren't even the good pages. Then there's this little thing. I was working on a mark because I'm a graphic design major. That's something you may not know about me. And I was working on a mark for a hot sauce company that sells hot sauce, not like the actual makers of the hot sauce, but a company that sells other people's hot sauce, like a hot sauce middleman called Heatonist. And I was making a little H on fire. That's not actually how the mark ended up. Maybe I'll talk more about that later, but probably not because it's not as interesting as my other stuff. More writing stuff. This was some ideas for a script that me and my production company were working on that got fucked up in the middle of the production, and now we don't have a movie, so that sucks. But that'll come later. Ooh, actually, cool art. Here's a cool page I drew once. I think this one's pretty cool. It's kind of like how the fucking light is not cooperating. But yeah, it's kind of a cool drawing. Little overlappy stuff. Little like one line contour drawing. Little squares. You may notice little squares in all my art. That's because I like little squares and they're an easy way to balance compositions. and I think they look cool. So here's another fucking drawing. See, the problem with drawing with markers is that they bleed through the pages. So then you can't like, then you can't draw on both pages. So they're always usually just one page drawings. This one says, just the thought. It's supposed to say just the thought, but I ain't no thought, so. Then okay, so this was I was just in class, and I drew these little like blob shapes, and then I try to put faces into them, into weird little like things. I don't know, this is a weird little drawing I did. I was writing down habits I need to pick up and things I need to get done. A list of stuff, I guess. Ooh, we're getting into that good shit, boy. So I was doing these drawings with chalk pastel over and over again, like just like a billion of them. You may have seen them on my Twitter. This is one of them. This one is called Prom Queen. I like this one a lot because I really like the red outlines around the form. That's pretty cool to me. I don't know how to describe it. I also like how the hair like gradients down, and just the fact that it's just a weird, funny image of like this demonic prom queen. I don't even know if demonic is the right word, but like weird prom queen. Next is, I call this Idiot Comes Into Money. This is me right now because I just sold a bunch of prints, which never happens. But yeah, Idiot Comes Into Money. Yeah, this is a cool drawing. I like it. I didn't actually post this one because I don't like it as much as the other ones. Yeah, Idiot Comes Into Money. That's a thing that I drew. This is killing a rock star. You may have seen this one too on my Twitter. This one, you can see his little dick, little dink dang down there. Yeah, she's like, he's holding his thing, but she's gonna murder him. I don't know why. I just thought that was like an interesting. I just thought that was like an interesting concept. I don't know, backstage murder. I don't know. I don't even know why I drew this. I don't know why I drew most things the way I do. This one's cool because I imagine it's just like a guy like you're visiting him in prison, and he's like you're on the phone with him, and yeah. Then there's like this creepy police guard in the background, and yeah, another cool drawing. This one is dropping the kid off at school. Because she's just like dropping him by his hair. I don't know. This is just funny to me because I don't know. I guess this to me is like like someone who like is passing on like the job of parenting to the school system, which is flawed, and then and the kid is just gonna end up just like the mom. I don't know, something. I think that's like my head ass description of what's going on there. This one's a favorite. This one's called Riding a Stolen Bike. It's my pin tweet actually because I fucking just love this piece, even though it's getting all dirty and messy because chalk pastel journalism isn't good. It doesn't look as clean as it does on my Twitter. But yeah, that's the original Riding a Stolen Bike. I just love this guy. He's so simply drawn, but you can tell, you can see all the emotion on his fucking dumbass little face. I should probably move this light so it's more even on everything. It's not as good for me and my looks, but better for the art. Anyways, so see, I'm all washed out now. This is another favorite of mine. This is fucking what's it called? Walking the Dog or Walk the Dog, depending if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter. And yeah, this is a dude. I thought the idea just came. So I thought it was funny. It's like a dog walking a dude. I don't know, but that's just funny because it's obviously like the opposite way of how real life works. But I don't know. I think something. This says something about like your sexuality leading your like real life. I don't know. And like I don't know, maybe your dick dragging you down. I don't know how to explain this, but there's something here that's deeper than what I'm describing. This one is the shittiest drawing in the snow, but I kind of like it because it's a reminiscence of a real life event that I went through. I was the one on the floor, so yeah. Maybe we'll ponder that another episode of my dumbass YouTube channel show. This is a king on cocaine. I was just drawing a king, And there's a Father John Misty song where he says the words "king on cocaine." I thought those are cool words, so I stole them. I titled my piece that. But yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of like this dude. He's just fucking on coke. He's a king, and he this is the one that people like. This was the cool one. Skull study. I just drew a picture of a skull, but I was trying to like do like a drawing, but of like something in this style that I was doing, and it turned out pretty cool. I think the mixture of like the different mediums come together really nicely, and I think this is probably my most like poignant thing that I've written on one of these. Like, it's a skull, but he's like sad because he wanted more out of life. He's already dead, and I guess it's like some sort of call to action to not waste your life not doing what you want. Pageant winner. This is kind of a ripoff of the prom queen one, but I just like the name pageant winner. I want to title something that one day. If it's not a fucking album title or a movie, pageant winner sounds cool in my head. I just like the name pageant winner. Pageant winner. It rolls off the tongue. This one's funny because it's a guy on Twitter and saying this matters because I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I don't know. It does matter in a way because that's how I do most of my business. But yeah, this matters. It's kind of crazy because the exposure keeps going up and down, so you see my face. You don't. I'm in the darkness when I'm doing this. This is a cool one. I guess this is the grown-up version of riding a stolen bike because this dude's a real criminal, and I think he just killed somebody and he's on the run from the police. Uh, I don't know. I'm just a big fan of just how simple all this is. I'm trying to find a good middle ground between my like overly detailed painter style and this. One of these days I'll figure it out. A lot of dumbass pages. This is from a short film we did called Donut Dreamin'. I was trying to visualize a guy like trying to grab a donut out of like the air that's like spinning. You should watch it. I'll link it in the description. Watch Donut Dreamin' because it's awesome. It's a remake of something we did when we were 16. And that information may make it a little bit funnier if you watch it. Here's a cool one. This is kind of like what I'm talking about when I say like some sort of middle ground between my like overly detailed painterly style and this kind of like wacky shit. I don't know. This is cool to me. Like, just like, I don't know how to describe it, but this is cool to me. I like this piece a lot. Yeah, and I'd like it to just. Did I live right? That's what it says. It says, did I live right? And I'm not sure I have been or did, but I don't know. Something about the emotion of this piece is cool too. I don't really know. Like, I feel like all of my drawings of people are always like haunted and like, I don't know, they're contemplating the weird bullshit's going on in their lives. I don't know what's going on in this girl's life, but something. I was going crazy when I made this. I don't know, I'm just doing, I don't know. This is just a cool spread. I made a piece, and yeah. This is just a cool spread. It's just kind of crazy. Not on any drugs. Um, surprising to many people. This is me trying to do the same thing, but it didn't turn out as well. Yeah. And yeah, here's just a little drawing. I don't really know how to. Yeah, it's just like a little portrait. It's kind of interesting. Oh, if you go on my website and like check out the header, this is literally it. This is like the like I don't know the mark that I made, and then I wrote my name, and then I like reversed it out in Photoshop, and now that's how that happened. So if you go to my website, you can see that that's the beginning of that. Here's another little thing. Not as cool as a lot of the other things, but yeah. Oh, this one's cool. This one didn't get any attention, which I was kind of annoying because I love this piece. It's just called Angel. I don't know. Something about this is really captivating to me. I hope that other people. I don't know. I like this piece. Whatever. I don't know. I've been playing around with religious imagery. There's this dude praying. I actually tried to like could do that better in another page, I think, actually. But it same kind of outlook. But I didn't ever end up actually finishing that piece, too, which is kind of annoying. But one of these days, maybe. This one is kind of cool. I never posted this either. I don't know, because this doesn't really mean anything. It's kind of like a half-finished sketch. Yeah, that's something. Here's a guy. He's standing tall. I drew like a full body in this. It didn't turn out as good as I thought it did. I wanted it to. Because this mediums are just really messy. It's hard to do like really good forms in it. Maybe I'll get better because I'm currently taking an anatomy class. So we'll see. Let's see. Is there anything else in this sketchbook? Oh, this is kind of cool because I drew like a more realistic drawing and then I kind of like drew over it. I think that's kind of an interesting thing. I never posted this one either. I don't know, because it's not as good in my head, and I'm an insecure bastard. What's here on the top? This is another like playing around with form and like getting like the shadows and using that to create a form. I don't really know how to describe my process. Basically, I would just take like for most of this like sketchbook, I would just take a red chalk pastel and just like go crazy with it. And yeah. Oh, and a lot of this, I was on my desk stance, but this just oil pastel, and I would like just mark all over it. I actually just got some shit on my face from thumbing through that. Anyways, so that's the sketchbook tour. I just took 17 minutes to get through that whole thing. But yeah, it's a pretty small one. You can get these at like Target, 3 for like $10. Once again, cool burned in image on the front, which I think is pretty dope. Hopefully someone found that interesting because that was kind of fun to look through and talk about them. Yeah, well, I guess this is the end of the video. I don't really have anything else to say. Let me get better lighting for my vanity. So guys, thanks for watching my YouTube channel and listening to me ramble on and on about my artwork. Next time, I'm going to be doing some other bullshit that I didn't plan for. That's why I'm here, asking people on Twitter to tell me what to make videos about. Follow me on Twitter at JonathanXPinto. Subscribe here, because why not? You get to see more dumbass videos by me. Also, it would be really cool if you I want to do a Q&A video. Ask me some questions in the comments. Please, I'm begging you. I want to tell you all about me, but I don't know what you want to know. Anyways, I'm rambling. This is the end of the video. Follow me, subscribe, comment, like. Let's get 1 billion likes on this video. Let's get 1 trillion likes on this video. Let's get 1 quintillion likes on this video. Let's get